And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, a real estate and finance expert, and goes to bat for you every day as your consumer advocate. Your host, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again, another day committed to picking a fight with the mainstream media and providing you the timely truth centered around your real estate, credit, finance, estate planning, tax planning, home building, and interior design and home staging, and so much more. We got over 70 show partners now with the Real Estate Quarterback Show, with our number one goal being to help consumers win. And today we've got an all-star lineup for you here in studio. I've got Liliana Warr with Show Homes in Tampa Bay. How you doing?
Doing great. Thank you for having me here. I'm happy to talk today about how to prepare your home for sale, how to get more money for your house.
That's right. Maximizing the profits on the sale of your real estate properties. That's what our specialty is on this show. And we're also going to be talking with Alex. He's with Southern Image Homes. Alex, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Brandon. How are you?
Excellent. So what do you got going on today? How many properties are you working with, or what are you seeing in your world?
I've got let's see, I've got 4 subdivisions I'm working with, and I do a lot of on-your-lot building. I build houses. Typically, my houses, I do build smaller homes, bungalow-type houses, and infill projects, maybe in St. Petersburg or City of Largo, stuff like that. Most of the work is in Pinellas County. But we do anything from probably, I'd say, somewhere in the 300s all the way up to over $2 million. So it's a real wide range of stuff that I built. And I've done hundreds of homes throughout the Tampa Bay market. And, I've got long lists of testimonials. And there's not many guys out there who will do what the customer wants. They want them to build exactly what they offer, and that's it. I'm still one of those old school custom guys who will draw you something on a napkin and take it from concept to finishing,
Yeah, that's awesome. So with Southern Image Homes, you're able to sit down with the home buyer and talk about either building it on their lot, or you can help find the lot for them as well. What sets you apart from other home builders is that you are going to be that custom builder and make those minor changes and things of that nature. The owner, and again, this is Alex. If you just joined us, you're listening to the Real Estate Quarterback Show. This is Alex. He's the owner of Southern Image Homes. Let's talk a little bit about some of the products and materials used. There's this green and this green technology, this green movement out there. Do you incorporate that in some of your work?
Yes. First of all, the insulation that I give as a standard is R38. You're not mandated to use R38 on your ceilings. You only have to use R30. Second of all, on 2-story homes especially, I use a radiant barrier underneath my plywood decking. My plywood decking is 5/8 inch as opposed to an OSB, which is an oriented strand board, which is compressed material that falls apart, or a 1/2 inch plywood. I use tankless water heaters, energy-efficient appliances. I guess it goes on and on. I have vents going all through the roof system to keep the attic cool. I do a lot of isoning, open cell or closed cell isoning for insulation. The green movement is, to me, almost not a movement. It's something that I do as a standard for every house.
Here, Liliana Warr in studio. So Show Homes, helping sellers, profit more on the real estate, presenting that first impression, a proper first impression.
Oh, yes. It's like you have 8 seconds from your potential buyer for the first impression, and you never can do the first impression.
That's right.
So they decide that house is a yes or not when they are pull the car in the driveway.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't look good, your chance to sell that house drops at least 50%. And
curb appeal.
Yes. They open the door and have the first look on the living area and the kitchen area. Oh my God, if it smells or it's cluttered or it's full of pictures, they already say, I don't have space for my stuff here. It's not enough room for my big couch and my big TV. And because just like I think like 7% of the people, they are able to visualize the space with their furniture. It's something else inside.
Yeah.
Then in their mind, they see the house and they say, I live here or I not live here. They cannot switch.
Yep. Okay, so let's shift gears here now. Let's talk a little bit about the home is built, or essentially if you're doing maybe a resale. We've got an expert here in studio that's going to help you maximize the sale of your property. So if you're selling a property, this is where we want you reaching out to Liliana Warr, Show Homes, right here in Tampa Bay.
Yes, there I am. There are just few items on this checklist that you have to check out anytime before you put the house on the market. They're kind of secret. Nobody tells you this because probably they don't dare to tell you. Maybe that something has to be done at the house, but you still have to do it if you want to sell the house and get more money for it. First of all, first step is you look at your competition. So consider your home that is a competition. You know your neighborhood, you know the homes that are in a competition, drive by and see how they look from outside.
Right.
And your curb appeal, you start with the curb appeal, and the curb appeal has to be comparable or better than what is in a competition and your neighbors, the near neighbors, even if they are not have the house on the market.
Yep.
So this is the first step you have to do. Also, when I'm talking about the competition, I'm talking also to do deeper analysis of how their house look. You find in great resources in Zillow, Trulia. You go over and see how their house look inside. So again, you compare yourself with them. So if you want to get more money they get for the house and sell faster, your house has to look better and to attract more buyers because this is just competition. So once you do this, you have to be very objective. Take a piece of paper and walk through your house. Curb appeal, how it looks from 1 to 10. Give you a number and say, okay. And you don't have to decide anything. Just give a number. Compare it to what you saw and how you like it. It's bare, it's too busy, toys in the front yard, or the colors are weird. You just put a number.
Yep.
And the second area that is very important is a living area. You look there. Maybe you have a dog. We all love dogs, but sometimes the odor that the dogs live in the house is not pleasant for the buyer.
The Real Estate Quarterback Show, over 70 show partners now. We've got all the best experts here to help you with whatever you're facing. We don't care if you have $100,000 to invest or maybe you're $100,000 in debt. We've got the solutions to help you and everything else in between. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check out our iTunes podcast and our YouTube channel. Check out the show. We just did a great show with Coach Jim Levitt, former USF football coach, 49ers coach. And so, hey, same time and place, and please consider making a random act of kindness.